So, Dr. Belk, consumers tell us that they're concerned that antibiotic use is increasing in livestock production. What are the facts?
I don't think that's true at all. I think antibiotic use is actually decreasing as the need arises for treating animal health issues declines, then we have less need for antibiotics.
Are antibiotics used to prevent disease?
Antibiotics are, generally speaking, used to prevent disease and or treat disease, and that's their primary uses.
And are residues a concern that we should be worried about?
Residues are a concern if the withdrawal period would not be adhered to by the producers using the antibiotics. But we have regulations in place by FDA and by the Food Safety Inspection Service to ensure that residues of antibiotics don't end up in meat products that are marketed. And the primary concern a consumer has with whether or not there's a residue of an antibiotic is if they would happen to have an allergic reaction to that particular compound.
So there is regulation of antibiotic use in livestock production.
Absolutely, they're heavily regulated, and to even get a new antibiotic approved for use in livestock production is a very rigorous and a hugely expensive long-term process.
So what do you think about consumers purchasing meat that says raised without antibiotics? Is it safer? Is it better?
I think if they make the decision to purchase that type of beef, it should be for the right reasons and not for the wrong reasons. It's important for consumers to know that there's no difference between those classes of production practices relative to the safety of the beef itself. All beef, no matter what production system it came through, is safe. The reason that a consumer might choose to purchase beef from a natural or a grass-fed program would be for other reasons that are important to them on a personal level, not necessarily on a safety level.
Well, are antibiotics ever used to promote the growth of the animal or improve the performance?
In instances, there are two classes of compounds that are used in livestock production to help the bacteria in the rumens of ruminant animals convert feed more efficiently into the acids that are used then by the animal for energy. And as a consequence of that, those two classes of antimicrobials that are approved for that use are never used in human medicine, and so we don't have to worry about those compounds creating an antibiotic resistance issue.